Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are diving into the absolutely incredible living machine that lets you do, well, pretty much everything you do. We're talking about the musculoskeletal system.
Have you ever really stopped to think about it? Every single step you take, every time you pick something up, it's all thanks to this super complex, deeply interconnected system. So how does it all actually work? Well, let's break it down.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning with the foundation of our entire body, the skeleton.
It's so easy to think of the skeleton as just this rigid, static frame, right? Like something you'd see hanging in a science classroom. But the truth is, it's so much more interesting than that. It's a hard but also flexible scaffold, and it's the essential starting point for every single movement we make.
And its job description, wow, it's impressive. Look at this. It gives us our basic shape. It protects our most vital organs. Think about your skull protecting your brain. It provides anchor points for all our muscles. And it even acts as a sort of mineral bank for stuff like calcium.
All right, so we've got the scaffold, but a solid frame is great for support, not so great for, actually moving around. And that brings us to how we connect all those pieces.
Which leads to a really key question, right? If our bones are this rigid framework, how come we're not all just walking around like stiff statues?
The answer is joints. These are the body's brilliant solution, the connection points between bones that act just like hinges, allowing our entire scaffold to bend, twist, and move in all the ways it does.
And the secret ingredient that makes it all work so flawlessly is this stuff called cartilage. It's a tissue that is just ridiculously smooth. In fact, get this, it has such low friction that if you could somehow skate on it, it would be hundreds of times faster and smoother than skating on ice. That's how our bones glide past each other so easily. It's amazing.
Okay, now we have a flexible frame, but a frame can't move all by itself. It needs an engine to power it.
And that's where the muscles come in. They are the body's motors. What makes them so special is their one unique ability. They can contract, they can shorten, and it's that pulling force that moves the bones at the joints, creating literally every single movement we make. And you can see here just how that power is built up. It's pretty cool. It all starts with these tiny little contractile units called myofibrils. You bundle those up, you get a muscle fiber. You bundle those up, you get a fascicle. And then finally, you bundle all those fascicles together to create the powerful muscles that we're all familiar with. But this is where things get truly mind-blowing. This entire system isn't like a machine that was built once and then just left alone. No, it's a living framework that is constantly, and I mean constantly, changing and adaptive. So, I want you to meet your bones' personal remodeling crew. You've got osteoblasts. Think of them as the builders, always laying down new bone tissue. And then you have osteoclasts, the recyclers, which break down old bone. These two are in this constant dance, reshaping your entire skeleton every single day based on the forces you put on it.
It's just like Dr. Shayaban Moise says here. Our skeleton is not a static thing at all. It is an incredibly dynamic structure, always adapting to how we live our lives.
So we've gone through the basic building blocks, right? The scaffold, the hinges, and the motors. But the biggest takeaway, the thing I really want you to remember, is that this entire system is constantly being rebuilt. Your skeleton is literally being shaped by your actions. So the final question to think about is, what does the design of your own body say about you?